The subconscious mind is responsible for 90% of your reality. So everything that you're attracting to you, since, everything's energy, comes out of what you truly believe in, your values, your beliefs, and your how you emotionally handle stuff. And once you understand that part of it, then hypnotherapy, it's something that can really help you with any part of your life that you're struggling.
Yeah, I did a previous episode. We're going over how like we're in the theta state till we're 6 or 7 years old. We're just absorbing subconsciously. And also recently, like with the past few days, I read this story about it. He's like an interrogator, and he knows how like everyone's going to respond, because he was saying how a conversation is really basically we're hardwired. Like
we're programmed, yeah. Between the ages of 0 and 7, your subconscious mind is wide open. So it's absorbing everything around you. So any traumas that you went through when you were a child, any emotional stuff, or if you grew up in a home that, believed that making money was hard, all those is just programming. And after the age of 7, your subconscious mind, what they call it, comes online. So now you're wired to replay those same type of lessons until you learn the lessons. So from that time is when you have to start becoming aware of what's coming up for you, and becoming aware of your emotions, of, your thought process, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to change something, is becoming aware of it. And that's what a lot of people kind of get stuck, because they just react to the circumstances, what's happening around them, and they don't respond.
Yeah, that's crazy, because if you asked me, I would be like, before I knew all this, I would say I have control over pretty much the majority of my life, but in reality, it's much less than we think.
Yeah. So anything that comes up for you that's negative, it's a programming. So that's becoming aware of that. So if you have a programming, like I said, if that making money is hard, that's a limited belief that wasn't, ingrained in you when you were a child. And so becoming aware of that, it's the only way that you'll be able to change it. And you can either do it with hypnotherapy, which is something that can help you that's instant, or you can do it with affirmations, which is, it's a lot slower, but just being repetitive helps you start changing those thoughts.
And when you were actually getting the healings on yourself, like which ones did you like the best, and were there any you weren't fond of?
I was using affirmations a lot. So I was, when I would be at work, I would have like a earbud in my ear and just playing affirmations over and over again. I was listening to a lot of like audiobooks, Napoleon Hill, and I was just being, diving into all this stuff, and at work, at home. But affirmations, I would say, was what really got me started. And then I came across this coach. Her name is Catherine Zenkina. I know she's pretty popular in personal development world, but I took one of her programs, and she used hypnotherapy in her program and subliminal messaging. And that's what opened the door to hypnotherapy for me.
Oh, so you found that pretty early on.
Yeah.
And the affirmations and the hypnotherapy, they both made big differences?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was using that through with that program. And it wasn't because I just got certified this year, but I've been using hypnotherapy and affirmations and subliminal audios on myself for the last couple of years.